Hello everyone, Rene again from Mawad in Ferntree, Gully. Today I'm at the Urban Alley Brewery at the Knox Shopping Centre. Make sure you come down and check it out. But that's not what I'm here for today. I'm here to talk to you about the market. We're definitely seeing the market changing. And yes, prices are starting to shift, especially a big shift in the buyer's behaviour from the last quarter of 2021 in comparison to the last quarter we've seen. There's been 3 interest rate hikes and it's definitely impacting the buyer confidence. However, there's nothing I'm noticing more at the moment for buyers which is giving them confidence more than actually seeing another buyer competing with them for a property. Buyers are more than ever now guided by social proof. If they see a large number of buyers looking for a property at any given time in this market, it's given them confidence to actually compete like the market hasn't changed at all. But the minute they're going into a property, and even if they've fallen in love with it and they see hardly any interest there, they are playing the game. They're coming in with low offers and they're trying to negotiate and try and get the vendor to compromise on their asking price. The point is, there's a solution to every challenge. The solution at the moment lies in the vendor's hands, in the sense where the vendors have to create an environment for competition. There's plenty of ways to do that, starting with pricing your property well, presenting it well, don't cut any corners, and market it well and choose the right method. And auctions is by far at the moment the better strategy. Shorter days on market, unconditional contracts. You don't want to be selling your property in a time where your buyer perhaps has a subject to finance offer on your property and you've accepted it, and within that period of finance condition, the government increases, the Reserve Bank increases the interest rate. Boom, your buyer pulls out because they can no longer get finance for that same borrowing capacity which they had prior to an increase on that rate. To the buyers, however, it's a great time to buy at the moment, especially if the property is overpriced. It might sound counterproductive, but I'll touch on that in a bit. Or if the property requires love, TLC, whatever you want to call it. Why am I recommending you go for a property that's overpriced? Because vendors are willing to shift. And properties that are overpriced don't see a large number of buyers through. So the minute you come through as a buyer to that property that's overpriced, the vendor's going to hang on to you like gold. They are going to be willing to do a deal with you and they will compromise on price. If they're well priced, chances are you're going to be fighting with more buyers, which is going to inflate the price anyhow. Last but not least, my favorite success story in the last 3 months was the sale of 9A Naomi Court in Bayswater. The property was listed between $765 and $840. On the day of the auction, we saw 5 bidders fighting for it and it sold for $934,000. Now this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, really well presented, staged, renovated, single-story home, which was the original home of the original subdivided block on 300 odd square meters, and it sold for $94,000 above the top end of the price guide. What does that tell you guys? There's still plenty of competition if you are thinking of selling, and if you are a buyer, there's still plenty of deals out there where you can buy within the range or even closer to the bottom end of the range. I feel like there's plenty to talk to you about, so if there's anything that I wasn't clear on and you'd like to pick my brain on, I would love to receive a call from you on 0403 141 596. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.